Hello, fellow pirates. I'm back. Welcome back to Dreadlock Gaming. I know it's been a while. I've been enjoying another game. Wasn't making content for it. New season is here. New builds are coming. I've got one of my favorite builds from Season 3 that I have revamped, and it destroys in hostile takeovers. I've killed people in 10 seconds, 15 seconds. More difficult ones, 30, 35 seconds. This build packs a punch. It's a little ship. Let's see how much time left we have, and I'll give you a demonstration. We've got a minute left. Let's see what we have that I can go fight. Looks like we've got one person I can go fight. I'm going to let the timer tick down a little bit. I'm going to jump in right before it starts, and I'll show you what this thing can do. Now, it is the Bedar, the little ship. I've changed it up some. It is still a status effect ship, but it hits so hard and packs such a big punch, it will drop ships left and right. So we're going to give it about another 15 seconds and then jump in over there when there's only about 10 seconds remaining. I love this ship. I have killed 1-on-1 super fast, 2-on-1 super fast, 6 kills super quick. Let's jump over there. It destroys people. Now, let's show you how bad it destroys people. This guy is in a sandbook. I'm going to kill him very quick. I can promise you that. And he's sunk. He can't even out-heal this ship. So heal. And he's coming back, and we're going to go right back at him. So you're going to come back in. And he's sunk again. Just that fast. You can't beat this ship. I've had 2-on-1. They sank me once. I sank them 6 times. 2-on-1. They didn't sink me at all. I sank them 4 times. This thing is a little powerhouse. I don't think this guy is going to come back. Because he's outmatched. This thing is all about power and speed. I used to run some speed furniture on it. Don't anymore. It's fast enough. Well, there's one speed furniture on it. As soon as we're done with this, I'll go back to port and I'll show you how this ship is built. He has dropped out. I've gone up against the new sharpshooter ship, destroyed it. I've gone up against junk builds, destroyed them. Gone up against the Sandbook healer build, destroyed it. Gone up against the Heliport Sandbook build, absolutely laid waste to it. Barks, destroy them. I have not come across anything really that this ship can't kill. Probably the best thing that I have ever come against so far with this is a lightning puncture junk build. It hit pretty hard. I've really been enjoying this build, even more than I did last season, because with the new furnitures, it hits way harder. I mean, you saw how fast it killed a Sandbook that was using healing buoys. I have gone against Barks, self-healing with healing buoys, and it obliterates them. Alright, let's get back to port real quick. And I will show you the build. It is a Bedar. As you can see, it uses the new Seafire dart gun on the front. But I'll go over that as soon as I make port. I haven't gone against somebody else using a Bedar yet. That'll probably be a pretty good little fight. I do have the new ship already. I'm just not sure how I want to build it. I've got some ideas. Not sure how good it would do in PvP. All right, let's take a look at this ship. This is the Bedar. So now let's look at the Bedar real quick. The Bedar is a small ship. Small maneuverable ship that can ram targets and cause flooding damage. It is DPS, so it specializes in status effects, and DPS favors an aggressive playstyle. You have Lancer. Increased damage from ramming by 25% and gains additional speed while pursuing an enemy within 300 meters. Applies flooding status effect on enemy ship upon ramming and increases reload time of them by 30% for 30 seconds. So you want to ram them. And you have Jousting. Increases damage from ramming based on current speed by up to 150%, depending on your speed. Ramming targets reduces their armor by 300. So just from the ship, you flood them, you drop their reload, or you lower their reload speed, so it takes longer for them to reload, and you drop their armor by 300 points just from ramming them. Then you have Heavy Arsenal, gives you 50% more damage from broadside weapons, and then you have River Rat, so if you're in a river, your speed and turning is improved and increased. Now, from there, let's look at armor. We are running the Black Prince, and that's PvP build, Black Prince. Weapons. we have Agni's Fury. Agni's Fury is the new Seafire gun. It shoots darts, Seafire darts. Rapidly fires Seafire darts up to the range of 250 meters. Weapons take a moment to wind up before firing. You've got Piercing 2, Burning 1. Now, we're going with that instead of the Kalinicus Flame because your range is only 135 meters, so you're over 100 meters more range. And you get Piercing. You don't have Burning 3, so it doesn't catch fire as fast, but you still catch him on fire. You get Piercing debuff. And the range. And it hits harder. You got 718 base damage there. Actually, it's not as high. A little bit lower damage, but your range, 270 meters is what we have. Base is 250 meters. But you have Piercing, Burning, and the darts. They can fire 250, 270 with the furniture that we have. Then we're going to go Divine Thunder on the sides and the back. And you have Divine Thunder because electric and piercing. So you've got burning and piercing, electric and piercing. Plus, if you hit weak points, 35% chance to summon a lightning strike that does 3,000 damage. So that's burst damage there. And then for the auxiliary, we have the Crouching Tiger because the taunt effect. Plus it does burning as well. You want that taunt effect because it reduces the damage that they can put out while they have the taunt effect on them. So that's fire, piercing, lightning, taunt, flooding, reduced reload speed, and reduced armor. So fire, flooding, lightning, taunt, piercing, reduced reload, reduced armor. That's 7 debuffs you can put on the player that you're fighting. Now, furniture. Of course, PvP, we're going to have the rigging station because you get the 1% whole health per second when you're below 20%. And that coincides very well with the Black Prince. You get reduces damage taken by 40% when whole health is less than 33%. So when you're at low health, you take a lot less damage. And if you're bracing, you take even less damage. I mean, it's increasingly less. Now we're running Secret Cache. And we're running that so we can have the turning speed increased by 8% and the acceleration by 8%. That way we can get up and move a little bit faster and we can turn sharper. So this is for maneuverability, and because it's a small ship, it's already maneuverable pretty good. It just makes it more maneuverable. Then we're going with charge stores, and we're going with the first and all three of these. So triggering Storm Truck on a target increases the next attack damage by 50%. That can make you hit somebody really hard. Increases charge rate of a blaze by 10% on targets with Storm Truck. And then you have increases electric damage by 5%. More electric damage. Here we have Cannonball Charging Station. Increases the charge rate of Storm Truck stat effects on targets already affected by the Punctured status effect. Increases charge rate of Punctured stat effect on targets by 8%. Everything we have except for the mortar does puncture damage. And then we have Devil's Concoction. Your secondary damage of burning weapons increased by 15%. Maximum range of burning weapons increased by 8%. So it's 8% more damage to the Seafire dart gun on the front and 15% more damage from that and from the Crouching Tiger, because both of them do fire damage. And then we have here Copper Fastening Station. Secondary damage from electric weapons by 15%. Increase maximum range of electric weapons by 15%. Your Divine Thunders, 15% more damage, 8% more range. So you're looking at a lot more damage. 20%. 5 there, 15 there. Then you've got increase to status effect stuff. I mean, you're just looking at it. Crazy, insane boosts right there. I mean, you could, if you wanted to, if you were okay with your turning stuff here, you could take, if you were okay with your base turning and your base acceleration, you could, if you wanted to, go with the Amber Station. Increases the charge rate of Stormstruck status effect on targets by 8% and increases the duration of Stormstruck status effect on targets by 8%. You could take away the Secret Cache and put the Amber Station. It used to be called the Amber Coding Station. Now it's just the Amber Station, to get faster buildup of Stormstruck and longer lasting Stormstruck. But I like having a little bit more maneuverability with the Secret Cache. That is my new little badass PvP build. I have yet to lose a hostile takeover with it, unless I showed up late and they were just 45, 50, 60% ahead of me whenever I started. That's, if I had been there earlier, I would have either got them to quit or sank them multiple times and won. So it's a great little ship. I hope everybody likes it, and I'm glad to be back playing Skull and Bones. We'll have more videos to come. I've got some great ideas. I'm looking forward to some new stuff that will be coming out with the Christmas event that I want to build stuff with. I hope everybody enjoys the build. Thanks for watching Dreadlock Gaming. Keep an eye out for more Skull and Bones videos soon. Hit that like and subscribe. Leave a comment. It helps my algorithm. I'm very close to hitting that 500 mark. And that's a goal for me. Hitting that 500 mark. I took a break because I got burned out last season. But I'm back. And I hope everybody enjoys the new videos. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, never give up the ship.